It's the business EEO. It's the business EEO. Creating a million more entrepreneurs. It's the business EEO. Creating a million more entrepreneurs. It's the business EEO. Creating a million more entrepreneurs. It's the business EEO. Creating a million more entrepreneurs.
Okay, so we're back, and now we're going to wrap up and have some final comments. Phalecia, please give us your final comments on anything you want to talk about, the training process, the industry, whatever, the Postal Service, whatever you want to talk about.
Well, I probably sound like a broken record. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to come into this space and to work with people like you and everyone at the PREEMPT team that's helpful in sharing that knowledge and making sure we know, like, as many years as I've been in human resources and working for government contractors, it never dawned on me that this was a thing. And so reaching that point in my career where I'm looking to kind of transition to do something else, I never would have imagined that this kind of an opportunity was out there. And I don't know if I missed it, but to find when I was finally awarded, to find that contract was the period of performance was 8 years, I almost fell out of my chair.
Oh, wow. I didn't know it was 8 years. I know it was an IDIQ. Indefinite quantity, indefinite something. But anyway,
definite delivery, indefinite
quantity. Yeah, but it's an 8-year. Okay, cool. Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah,
that's wonderful. People have been wonderful longer than that.
Yes,
and there's no shortage of work. So
no,
the trainers make it very clear day one to let people know you're not competing with the people you're here with.
That's great.
We're in need of as many contractors.
That's right.
The Postal Service has that process that you talked about.
Yes.
And so all of the government agencies are trying to migrate over and contract their EEO investigative services out to them. So
because of the process.
And so anyone who's interested in getting into this space, I would definitely send them your way. I've sent the information out to so many different people. And so I'm just, grateful for that opportunity.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that is true. Again, we were talking about that again today, because we were talking about how the industry outside of the Postal Service does not have a standardized process, and it creates a nightmare because the cases are too large and there are no standards. And so that affects the pricing. So that means that pricing has to be much, much higher. As I say, a bill rate of about $7,500 per case. And then to pay the investigators maybe $33,000 or $3,500, something like that. But because they're too large, so you have to standardize the process. That's something. And no, in terms of disclosure, the Postal Service does not pay us to say this. I mean, we're neutral. We're contractors in the industry. I've been in it about 26 years, but I do give them their props for having a process, because you need a process to move the cases along. And I just wish all the other agencies would do that and stop trying to, as we say, BK these cases. BK, Burger King, for those people that maybe don't remember, Burger King had a commercial, have it your way. You cannot have it your way without paying. If you want to have it your way, okay, then pony up $7,500 per, simple case. I'm telling you now, because you're going to get charged that. But we do applaud them, for the Postal Service, for doing that, having a standardized process. And as I always tell people, the story about how they came up with that is the fact that I think they had been sued so many times, and they had this backlog of discrimination cases. And so they came up with a process, and they said, hey, we got this process. Well, we can sell it to the other agencies. Now, don't ask me how they're doing that in accordance with government stuff. I don't know. That's not my lane. But it is a good service that they do provide, because, like I said, it's a lot of the cases, and a lot of them go to small businesses. But obviously, small businesses cannot just handle all of the volume of these cases. So it's great that they do have a program where they help train people. And I've heard from people that have done quite well in their program, making 6 figures plus, doing work. So that I think that's a great opportunity. Definitely. Yeah. And
Yes,
we're
I
about,
actually
yeah,
met
we're about
someone
equal.
through your network.
Yeah.
She's an attorney, and she talked about how she doubled her income in a year,
Mhm, mhm.
just doing
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah. And we're about equal opportunity. That's what equal economic opportunity. That's our platform, equal economic opportunity. And I certainly, I know the Biden Harris administration have rolled out their economic opportunity tour. So we were ahead of the game. And I know theirs is a little bit more robust, but nevertheless, we're all on the same team,
that's right.
about providing equal economic opportunity to others that may have been shut out of the process and may not know about a lot of stuff. And just like we said, like with this, so, and that's our goal. Now we were talking and we said, hey, we were all kind of camera shy here. And so I said, well, I just got to suck it up because we got to get this information out here. And no, we're not your beauty queens or whatever. That's not our lane. Our lane is to impart this important information to you in government contracting and so forth, because a lot of people don't know about it. And the other thing I like about the government, our pricing is usually fair and reasonable. It's not low bid, although contractors will do it, but it is fair and reasonable. And you have access to a lot of rights. If something's not right, you have somebody to complain to, and they have goals for small businesses as well, programs where they can help them grow in their businesses. So I tell you, this has just really, really been great and super, as they say. Sister Brenda, do you have any closing words or thoughts or comments?
No, it's just the tagline that we talk about. One of our goals and objective is to ensure that people are able to grow their business. So if you take a look at all the training that we have and where we're moving as a company, our goal is to make you successful, because when you're successful, then Preempt is successful.
Yep, that's right. And yep, that's right. And that is key. That's right. And that was the other commercial from way back. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Remember that? I think that was Vidal Sassoon. Remember that?
Right.
Yeah, so that's what we do. Just a couple of closing notes. For more information about Preempt, the business of EEO, or what we now call the business of civil rights, you can visit our website. That's at preemptcorp.com. There you see our name in the background, and that's preemptcorp.com. And you can email us information at preemptcorp.com. That's PREEMPTCORP.com. That's the extension. And the email is information, INFORMATION at preemptcorp.com. And also, now, if you want to go old school, you can call us at 202-434-4544. Until we meet again, Phalecia, we wish you the best. We know you're staying in touch with us because we're working on, we are coaching you up to do Title VII mediations, because Phalecia is a mediator as well. She is a lady of many talents. And so she has a mediation background. And so we're just going to coach her up on the Title VII side so she can get some of the Title VII mediations. I tell you, and the next phase Felicia's going to need us for, Brenda, that's the HR side of the house, to get her some people to do the work on these projects.
Yeah.
Definitely. And the other thing I want to say, we do have a pricing workshop that's coming up next week, and we have a Candid Conversations that's going to be the 22nd, and that's one of our customers who's recently, clients, I should say, has recently sold her company. She's going to come back and share her experiences and so forth with us. And she's also a government contractor as well. So until the next time, take care, and remember, we are your Biz of EEO entrepreneur and career experts, and specializing in equal economic opportunities for all. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
It's the business EEO. It's the business EEO. It's the business EEO. Creating a million more entrepreneurs. It's the business EEO. Creating a million more entrepreneurs. It's the business EEO. Creating a million more entrepreneurs. It's